Yeah, I just wanna feel you, feel you. I want you around, around. I want you around, come through, I think I need you. I swear I keep this feeling to myself. Now you're the one thinking of. My highest while my pocket low. Fuck gravity, I'd rather stay up here. Can't get away. Palm trees, beach views, and everything. All I wanna do is in images on replay. Still right next to you. You try not to show how I feel about you. Feel as you wait, but we don't really want. I just wanna get away. Still right next to you. I wanna kiss you. Yeah, I just wanna feel you, feel you. I want you around, around. I want you around, around. I want you. Then dip me underway. You can fill my mind for flow. Hold me till I scream for every and wash me over until my will runs dry. Send all your sins all over me, baby, baby, and rock right up to the side of my mountain until you reach my feet, baby.
Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday, you guys. Listen, this makes me so happy. Taylor, your message that you finally got a notification on time. I don't know why YouTube is a big hater, but that's why I let the live just be idle for a little bit before we start talking, just to get some people into the room. How y'all doing? Natalia, no, we are here. It's me and you. We here together. How y'all doing? I saw there's some people from the UK who are tuning in right now. Go to bed, sweetie. But for everybody else, where y'all at? Let me know in the chat. Where are you? YouTube, Rim? Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with YouTube. YouTube is just hating, child. They're hating. Sending love from Trinidad. Hello, Trinidad. Hello, Cali. Hey, Florida. Hey, New York. I miss New York already. I want to come back. Charlotte, North Carolina. Aruba. Okay. LA. Toronto. I miss Toronto too. Jordan, Maryland. Maryland, I'm coming. Well, actually, I don't know if I'm going to be in Maryland, but I'm going to be in the DMV, so close enough. Minnesota, Arizona, Ireland. Okay. Georgia. Okay. Wow. All right, so let's get into it. We're going to talk about episodes 1 to 6, what we've seen online, what we've seen on the show, our thoughts, comments, concerns, all the things of the things. I have nothing prepared, so y'all are going to be the ones running these topics, okay? So, where do y'all want to start? I feel like my head is being chopped off a little bit. Let me move myself down. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like that better. I like that better. Okay. Ooh, Austin, Texas. Mm. Hey, Lola. You want to talk about Matthew? Okay, we can start with Matthew. Um, Jessica is a producer plant. Ooh, we're gonna get to that too because I feel the same. But yeah, let's talk about Matthew. Matthew, here's one thing that shocks me every season, right? When people come on this show thinking, I'm gonna be here, get my notoriety, get my claim to fame, and we're gonna be honky dory. But then when you're strategically showing your process, when you're showing your process, your strategy on the show, the producers are gonna highlight that. There might have been more people who were being just as strategic as Matthew was, but if you bring up the show, if you bring up the followers, if you bring up, whatever fame you can get from this show, they're gonna show it. And even if they don't show it, we're gonna sense it. For the most part, we can suss out who's being inauthentic and who's being real. Not every time. We don't get it right every time, but it shows. So from the first moment when the man said, I have a list of questions, but I don't expect to be asked back, what was the point? What was the point of you being here? I actually really liked the questions, and that's what pisses me off. I really like the questions that he was asking the ladies, but yeah, Matthew is scary, girl. Madness. Let me put my. Sorry. Ooh. Let me just put my laptop on the shoebox because I feel like I have to keep looking down. And I want to see y'all's comments while I talk. Oh, see, that's the problem. Now it's obstructing the camera. Is that really distracting? It is. It's distracting me. Sorry. Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Oh, the volume is low. See, the thing is, if I put my mic volume at the top, whenever I'm loud, it starts to peak, but I can raise it a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't burst y'all's ears. He addressed the audience. First rule of reality TV. Exactly. Like, you don't do that. You don't do that. It's unfortunate because he was the oldest, 37. 37-year-old big man, big man. Acting like this. Matthew kept referencing, the cameras. Sure did. I just want to say I'm not surprised about Matthew. There's a bunch of characters in Charlotte. Oh. So that's a thing. Interesting. Did the live finish? Why are people saying the live finished? The live finished? How? Hold on. I swear y'all do this every time. And I'm like, okay, so is the live done? And then I check and then it's not done. Wait, no. Okay, thank you. Y'all do this every time. Okay. So yeah, Matthew, it's unfortunate. I do hope that he's able to explain. Apparently, he was in the comments under Love is Blind's post saying that he never walked out on any dates. We know how creative editors can be, so I can walk down that path with him. I can. But even if he stayed, the way that he conducted himself, nah. The way that he conducted himself was just not pleasant at all. So, yeah. What time do the episodes drop? I'm pretty sure it is 12 a.m. Pacific. So if you're Eastern, that'll be like 3 a.m. or something like that. What about Sarah Ann saying, hello, are you there? I don't know. He claims he didn't walk out. And it very well could have been that she was maybe talking to somebody else. We don't know. Because what they did, which I noticed, and I'm saying, ooh, this is so great if they're trying to paint him in a bad light. They showed the top of the pods where you can see that it's Sarah Ann and you can see that it's him, and he walked out, right? But we don't actually know if she was talking actively to him. We don't know if he had said, we actually don't know. We know editors can be creative, but even still, he was rude and disrespectful. And the way that he strung AD, we have our own thoughts about AD, don't get it twisted, right? But the way that he was playing up this fairy tale image for her that he was very, deliberate about when it came to her because she was buying it hook, line, and sinker. Nobody else was into his shenanigans, but she was just eating it up, eating it up. I'm thinking this is so manipulative. You can tell this woman is buying every word that you're saying, and you're obviously not serious about her, but you're gonna do it anyways, just for the sake of having your TV moment. And this is the TV moment that you want? He's saying, oh, I feel bad that I played Amber on television. You played the other Amber too. You played AD. But then again, AD needs to ask herself some more questions, child. Anyways, I noticed we didn't see Matthew's America is Watching comments come from his mouth. They could have been in post-production. A lot of stuff could have been, superimposed in post. Absolutely. So somebody's saying, can we talk about Jimmy next? Okay, let's talk about Jessica being the producer plant because I saw that comment first. I agree just a little bit. I don't know how far I want to go with it. I don't know how far I want to go with it. But the way that last conversation went, I was thinking, not go far. Guys, her followers did spike, Amy. I saw that as well. People are eating up all her lines. And don't get me wrong. When she said that man will choke, I said, ooh, wow, girl, give it to him. But it's only because we don't really like Jimmy. When you think about what she said, it's actually kind of vile. It is. And then just the whole, how could you treat me like this? I have a daughter. I have so much on the line. Okay, but you knew you had a child. You decided to withhold that information. And then now when you let people know, hey, you have a child and they're taking a while to process it, that could have been your moment to say, well, you know what? If you really can't handle this, then I'm going to remove myself. Why? Because I have a child. I have more at stake. Like, girl, you should have taken it more seriously than Jimmy instead of waiting for Jimmy to be the one to come to a conclusion. There's more on the line for you. Like, come on. I don't know. Everyone loved her speech to Jimmy and didn't get the wrong. And don't get me wrong, I don't like Jimmy, but I thought her last speech was rude. And that's, yeah, we're kind of saying the same thing. When I actually process it, I think, dang, her, because we don't like Jimmy, or let me speak for myself, because I don't like Jimmy, I gave Jessica a pass, but after lamenting, that was, yeah. Apparently, she also had a connection with Ariel. He didn't want to propose without meeting her daughter first, which is how it should be. And we know they're not going to bring the daughter on the show. So, yeah, it just doesn't work out. I should have kept the comment where somebody said we're going to talk about Jimmy next. Let me just scroll up and find it real quick here. Or I'll just start talking about Jimmy. It's fine. Jimmy, I'm struggling to realize how he even had multiple connections. How? With Chelsea, now that we've seen more of Chelsea, I can definitely see how they got connected together. But with Jessica, if she claims to be this, strong, independent woman, I'm not here to coddle a man. I'm not here to hold your hand through a relationship. I need you fully potentied. Why was Jimmy on your radar at all? I just love him so much. I could see him as my husband. Can you? Because all the things that she was calling out in her final speech were present the entire time. Why was she giving him a pass? I don't know. Jimmy is uninteresting to me. He's uninteresting to all of us. Jimmy does not like Chelsea and doesn't. We know he doesn't. Once he heard Megan Fox, he was set. Jenna, you're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong. You can't wait for Chelsea to see Trevor. I can't wait for both of them to see their second options. Hey, Xana. Yeah, Jimmy. Okay, yeah. So let's talk about Jimmy's conversation with AD. I've been seeing a lot of reviewers talk about AD play into the objectification of her body. And it's sad to see that she had to do that. Because I think it gave Jimmy a green light that shouldn't have been a green light. Obviously, Chelsea had said, "Oh, AD, he thinks this about your body." But then the whole like holding her and hugging up and whatever. And even before that, he had said to Clay, like, "Yo, you picked a good one. She's so good looking." From there, I was thinking, is this man trying to slide? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Hey, Deja. Deja, I bought my tickets today to the DMV. So, hey, girl. Oh gosh, where are we? Okay. Why are Jimmy and Chelsea still together at this point? They should go home. I don't know. That convo made you feel uncomfortable? Absolutely, it did. It was really uncomfortable. And it sucks because I still feel, even though AD said it's totally fine, I still feel like she was saving face for Jimmy, especially because he approached her saying, "Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed." If you know he's embarrassed, and I do think AD is a sweet woman, I highly doubt she would want to pile on to that embarrassment by pieing him in the face. So she kind of lightened the mood, you know, and yeah, it's sad. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Some people say Matt might be neurodivergent, hence the awkwardness. Possible. I don't know. Between Love is Blind and Miss Who the F Did I Marry, Black History Month has been Sargeddar. It has. It really has. We're gonna talk about that though on Sunday. I'm so excited. I don't know. She heard that thing was huge and wanted to see. That's what you think? Here's my thing about Chelsea saying Jimmy's thing was thangin'. The difference between Chelsea and Laura, and I know that Chelsea just exaggerates every damn thing. So that could be what happened. But Laura hit us with the slide. Girl, let me tell you, the man, he got it going on. And that's why I believe Jeremy got that thing going on. Laura, what's her name? Not Laura, Chelsea. It's huge. It's like this big. What did she used the gold cup. It's this big. Ain't no damn way. It's this. Not that it's any business of mine. Whatever he got going on in his pants is his business and his wife's business. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But you know what? Kudos to you for hyping up your man. Love that for you. That's so great. Let's not lie. But that's so great. And even on the beach, this girl, she's so, I don't know what's going on with Chelsea. How does it feel to be the hottest guy on the beach? Is nobody else there? Is he the only one on the beach? Because that's the only way I'm accepting that, girl. And then she was like, "I like a buff man," describing Trevor basically. She's like, "Look at you, you're so buff." And he's like, "Okay, I like a compliment, but girl, relax." Like, even he is saying, you need to chill. You're doing a lot. Oh my gosh. She is so whiny, Joyce. What? I want to feel for her, but damn. And I think that Chelsea puts herself, we are all over the place, but hey, we're here for an hour, so we got time. I feel like she puts herself in positions to make herself feel bad about herself. So for example, they're on a beach, she's wearing a bikini that she feels uncomfortable in. "Oh, I feel so uncomfortable in this bikini." Not even trying to be rude. I'm bigger than her. I'm not going to wear something that makes me feel self-conscious to the point where I have to keep commenting on it. Girl, get a shawl or something. Wear something that makes you feel sexy, makes you feel cute. Asking this man, "What's your typical type?" He says, basically, you. "Okay, but I have tattoos and I have piercings. And how is your mom going to feel? And how..." Well, how about we meet the mom and then we'll get the answer from there. Okay? Commenting on AD's body, which The man said it to you and you alone. Then when AD comments on it, she's like, "Oh no, I'm not even offended. I'm not even mad." Then you're gonna sulk at the bar, sulk on the bench with Amy, sulk at the apartment. A full-on pout this woman had. I haven't seen anybody over the age of 5 have a full pout. Girl, can't nobody feel bad for you. Nobody can feel bad for you at that point. Self-fulfilling prophecy, absolutely. Girl, and if you know that you have these insecurities, maybe don't point them out. Maybe. Or you could say, you know what, babe? This is an issue, or this is a soft spot for me. So as you're relating with me, can you just be cognizant of that? Cool. But she's always bringing it up. Are you sure you like me? Do you love me? Do you like my body? Do girl? Tired. Hey, Roxy. I'm tired. Sorry, y'all are commenting and I'm missing it all because I'm rambling. Let me start to read. I think Chelsea chose Jimmy because she's insecure and was happy she was chosen over Jessica. If you're that insecure, maybe don't go on TV. Well, I mean that's an option as well. That's an option as well. Because there are some things, you know what? I think I will agree. Because I was about to relate it to YouTube, but that's different because I'm in control of how I come across on YouTube. On television, you have no authority over how they choose to edit you, over what situations they put you in. You can remove yourself, but if you're choosing to stay in it, then you're up to your story is up to their, manipulation in any way. The theory is also she picked Jimmy because he asked first, which is wild to me. You had an option between someone who was 50-50 and someone who was 100%. And you chose the 50-50 just because he asked first. She's got to tell us what really was the thought process behind that, because there's no way she genuinely didn't know who she was going to pick. I would rather she had said, I was just sold on Jimmy more than Trevor for whatever her reasons are, than to say, I genuinely didn't know who I was going to pick. Girl, what? So you just wanted to be married. It didn't matter to who. And then that's why these insecurities are showing up, because you don't even feel secure in this relationship. One thing we do know, well, we don't know, but one thing that we can assume is all the ways that she's looking for reassurance from Jimmy, Trevor would have provided. I believe 98% that Trevor would have provided her with all the reassurance, all the affirmation, all the affection that she is begging to get from Jimmy. Begging. It's not justice for Trevor. I mean, apparently he's going to be on Perfect Match, so there you go. Was it her who asked Brittany, is she feeling safe with Ken? No, that was Laura. No, nobody asked the question. I think they asked, how is it going? And then Brittany started talking and Laura said, I even feel safe with him and I just met him. Something like that. That's what I remember. So yeah. I don't know if Trevor would have liked her. Well, we don't know. We're just going to assume, okay? Everybody has that whole, I don't care what you look. You care. I read somewhere that Chelsea and Jimmy said his celeb lookalike was Christian McCaffrey. I looked it up. I didn't look it up. It came up on my TikTok. It's the same thing with her and Megan Fox. If you put your phone brightness on 1%, and then if you squint and then you tilt it and then you flash it by your face real fast, it's identical. You have to do all those things, but it's identical. Guys, I promise you. What violation? I'm just telling the truth. Anyways, Jimmy is not feeling Chelsea that much. Oh, 100%. Stevie Wonder could tell. I wonder I'm lost. Clay and Kenneth were the only folks not drunk. Yeah. Which is sad because even Clay was saying some things that I was like, this is coming out of your mouth and you're sober? Goodness sakes. Kenneth, he's a good one. He's a good Ute. Oh, I feel like he's my little brother. The fact that I'm even older than him is mad. He's so sweet. What a gem. What a gem. I wish him the best. Jimmy was absolutely on one. He was twisted. He was twisted for sure. And you know what? I have a question. Because I don't think AD would ever be somebody who he would approach, but sometimes he uses AAVE when he talks. And even when he complimented AD before the whole Chelsea of it all, I was thinking to myself, well, I never watched Modern Family, but it's giving that one husband from Modern Family, you know, where he will be with a certain somebody, but in the back of his mind, he's always thinking about a certain somebody else. That was just a thought of mine, but anyways. Jimmy likes everyone but his girl. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. The AAVE this season has been wild. Everybody's on TikTok, child. Everybody's on TikTok. Do y'all think AD was flirting with Jimmy a little bit? I think she was flirting with everybody though, and I don't know why. Because even when she was talking to, what's his name? Kenneth, there was a little bit of energy too, and I'm like, this girl got energy with everybody. Maybe that's just her demeanor, but I'm like, wow. It's nice to see. I wish I could flirt. Guys, I cannot flirt to save my life. Are you kidding? I cannot flirt to save my life. You know when AD and Clay were in the pods talking about, ooh, let's flirt? That's how I flirt. I feel like theirs was worse, but that's how I flirt. AD just breathes and it looks flirty. And I'm like, wow. When she was out of the pods. I'm like, wow. Yeah, I think that's just her personality, Shantae. Interesting. I think AD doesn't really, do you think? You think AD doesn't really like Clay? I think she does. I know Chelsea was screaming internally every time Jimmy and AD hugged, yeah. And for a second, because she was just so emphatic about it, I actually thought that, what's his name? What is his name? Jimmy spun AD around. He didn't. All he did was like hold her hand up and look at her. But yeah, he was all in on that. He was hugging her. They were looking deep into each other's eyes. I said, "Woy, what's going on here? What is going on here?" Yeah, so let's talk about Clay since somebody said Clay is so weird. Agreed. Wait, where is it? I missed it. Agreed. Clay is hella weird. And I don't know why he takes pride. Like I said in the video, he takes pride in being mediocre. He wears it as a badge of honor. And I'm thinking to myself, what is there to be proud of about being mid? He wants to be a baby. He wants to be coddled. He wants to be taken care of as if she's his mother, okay? He doesn't know anything about anything. He seems so dense, okay? It's madness. Always is complimenting her for seeing through his bullshit. The real question is, why do you keep bullshitting? That's what I want to know. Why is it so constant that she has had to check you multiple times in a span of what? A week? A week? You have to be embarrassed. There's no way. Child, not these stupid Apple effects. I gotta turn them off, y'all. A week. This is madness. And then when he's talking to the guys, I would have had so much more respect for Clay if he was hardline saying, no, I'm actually offended by what's been said about AD, and I don't think that it's acceptable. But for him to be like, oh, she's a little bit spicy, I'll reel her in. You'll do what, sorry? You'll do what? She's piping up on your behalf. And now you're telling the other guys, oh, I'll reel her in. Okay. All right. He's so self-absorbed. That's why he didn't notice AD flirting. Well, there's that. If Clay could reverse the birthing process. What? 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 Ferris, please, not today. Not today. To me, Clay is a mix of Bartiz and Shake. Mmm. Interesting. Interesting. I could actually see something between AD and Jimmy Child. Please, God, no. Let's just chalk it up to AD being a naturally flirty person. I don't even want to entertain the idea of them being together. Oh, Lord have mercy. No, 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 no. AD can do so much better than Clay. He is a child in a man's body. Honestly, Clay and Chelsea should spend time with each other so they can hopefully see themselves. Two sides, one coin. Interesting. Interesting. You're tired of the ads, baby. You got to take that up with YouTube. I don't know what to tell you. Take that up with YouTube. I've tried to turn it off. I don't know what settings I'm doing wrong. I don't know. I don't know. AD thought she was a match with Matt, so her interest in Jimmy doesn't surprise. Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I don't want to entertain it. Nope, I refuse. I refuse. Oh no, Van Shay is a Clay fan. Van Shay, stand up for him. Give us some redeeming qualities. I'm gonna look for your comment. Give us some redeeming qualities about Clay. I'm gonna sit and wait. Van Shay, give us some redeeming qualities about Clay. Oh, Talasia too. Van Shay and Talasia. I'm looking for y'all's comments. Give us. Someone in my comments said Clay wants his own engagement ring so he has something to pawn when all is said and done. Don't kill me. Van Shay. No. We want words. No emojis. Give me words. Jade, no, I'm not Haitian, but I'm African and I hang around a lot of Caribbean people. Yes, the class is waiting. Van Shay and Talasia. Beautiful names, by the way. I hope I'm saying them right. I shall fight for Clay too. LOL, no, he's too weird. Can we talk about being dip? Yes, we can. Like I said in the video, I personally was offended because of my own experience with, let's be honest, and if you're offended, you're offended. Honestly, I don't care to spare your feelings. White people taking liberties over Black people's bodies. And a lot of people like to say, oh my gosh, y'all be so focused on the past. This is stuff that used to happen to me in university. I'm 27. University was not that long ago. This is stuff that used to happen back there. And for context of where I live in Alberta, Canada. They refer to Alberta as the Texas of Canada. So you could put two and two together. I've had people reach into my hair. Don't even ask. I've had people rub my skin. Well, your skin is so smooth. How about you back up, Melissa? How about that? So the fact that Laura wanted to diminish the situation by keep saying, it was a joke. Girl, please shut up. Because sure, maybe it was a joke to you, but in the grand scheme of things, a lot of people do this to Black people, and it's not a joke. And it's not funny. So to explain what bean dip is, for those who don't know, apparently it's when you go up to a woman and you flick her boob up and then down. This is something that I assume Laura would do to AD in the pods. And so as a joke, she said to, what's his name? Jeremy, that he should do it to AD. I have a problem with her even saying it. And then I have another issue with him reiterating it. What are we doing? Truly, what are we doing? Right? So if you pay attention, we're focusing on Laura, but Brittany was sitting right beside her. And she was laughing too. And she was like, bean dip. So yeah, when AD asks Kenneth, do you think this woman has the capacity to raise black children? Child, I don't know. I don't know. These are conversations that he's going to have because something like that, as somebody who's with a black person, I would have been offended. But okay, we'll just skip past Brittany. We'll focus on Laura. It's so funny how quickly she wanted Jeremy to not take it as a joke, to have more consideration for her feelings, when 5 minutes prior she had no consideration for Clay's feelings, saying he should relax. Relax for what? You're joking about violating his wife. And if you saw the conversation, when Bean Dip came up, AD grabbed her breast. She grabbed it and she kind of like leaned back. Like the way this whole episode, the woman has had to, she's had to play off so many situations in this episode. It just made me feel so uncomfortable, man. These comments, please. I can't. Anyways. I'll excuse Brittany a tiny bit because she's only 24, even though both she and Kenneth look 30. Oh, not look 30. I don't know if I'm going to use age as an excuse. If this was maybe 20 years ago, I would have a little bit more of the same sentiment as you. But because we're in the age of technology and everybody has phones, everybody has so much more accessibility to resources that we never had years ago, that leniency goes out the window for me personally. For something like that. So, I don't know. All I'm saying is I just think that exactly. I think that there are some conversations that's going to be had, and little microaggressions like this slip under the radar sometimes in interracial relationships. I just think that they should have some conversations. I'm not even saying we should vilify Brittany. Just take note that Brittany was there laughing too. Anyways, I wouldn't even let my partner Bean Dip. It feels immature and gross, like the whole Yaga. Yeah. Or what did they used to do? I almost said something that was not what it was. Let me find my thoughts. I think it is Yaga. The, what do they call it? Scrotum tap something, child. Oof. Anyways. Can we talk about when she said he identifies as black? I don't know what she meant by that. I don't know. I guess he has another identity that he could choose, but he chose black. Woohoo. Nut check. There was that one too. There was also nut check. Hey, Tammy. There was also nut check. Oh, people are just so weird. But anyways, yeah, it wasn't funny. It will never be funny to me, at least. I hope that AD really isn't deflecting. And I hope that if she actually is uncomfortable, she's able to speak up. It's a catch-22 because she is on television, and we know sometimes, creative editing, they'll do some stuff. But at the end of the day, girl, speak up. If you really do feel uncomfortable, let these people know. Because they're going to keep taking liberties if you make it be known that it's okay. Whew. What are all these terminologies? Exactly. Things we don't even need to know about. Throw the Bean Dip, the Yaga, the all that stuff. Throw it all out. We don't need any of it. I wish you could. I assume you mean co-host. The reunion, I need all the zoom ins and your facial reactions. Oh, cast. You said cast? I don't know. Anyways, I would love to do like a live reaction. But here's the thing. I'd be loud. And I'll say some stuff and it would be a mess. So, yeah. You could also join Discord. They watch it live on Discord. They react. You'll get to talk with other people who are watching the show as well. So if you want to watch it with other people, if that's what you want, you can go watch on Discord with them. Promo. Yes, Shantae. Good on you. Ooh, I don't know who Kenny JD is. I'll have to look him up. I'll have to look him up. But yeah, man, we love Tammy and I almost said your real name. Let me not expose you like that. And Roxy over here. We love them. We love them. Okay, what else do y'all want to talk about from the show? I think she was trying to be politically correct. Absolutely. And that's why I laughed at it. I know what she was trying to do. Because even when she said, even when she said, what ethnicity is your family? I said, girl, just ask him what his ethnicity is. What if he's adopted? If you say, what ethnicity is your family? They're white. That doesn't answer the question about him, though. Girl, she tried. And it didn't really land well, but it's okay. It's okay. Amy and Jimmy are boring. Yeah, you know. It seems like they're gonna have some issues later on, but yeah, right now they're just chilling. They're just chilling. Yes, you're being a distraction, Tammy. Get up. I'm joking. You can stay, boo. You can stay. I guess some people are just I guess some people are just ignorant to the Black experience. I will admit I was oblivious to that issue, but thank you for checking people like me. Oh. Anytime. Anytime. Even in my, hey, Kate. Hey, little one, I haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing, boo? Even in my comments when I had said, raising a Black child is different than raising a white child. Some of the people said, it's the same. We go through the same things. I would love to live in a reality where that was true. I would love it. It'd be so great. It'd be so great. Have you ever had to send your child to school and they come back with their hair chopped off? Have you ever had your children be punished severely, more severely, child, losing my mind, than the other kids for doing the exact same thing? Has your child ever been followed just for having a hoodie on, been accused for stealing stuff just because they're the Black kid of the group, been racially profiled for God knows what reasons? Like, please, it's not the same. It's not the same. These are the conversations that I hope to God Kenneth has with Brittany immediately. We're not crossing that threshold of marriage without these conversations, child, because I need you to know that it's different. It is different. And they telling me it's the same. Okay. All right. Alrighty. And the police thing, which I didn't want to get into, but big facts. All right. Not you. You have no faith in Brittany. Damn. We don't know. What else happened on this show, y'all? Did y'all see in the trailer? I didn't see in the trailer, but I saw in Roxy's video when she was talking about the trailer that Jimmy is gonna tell Jessica she was his number one, which just confirms that this man cannot take any kind of criticism whatsoever. Because after the pods, he said the conversation with Jessica was so bad that he wanted to leave. He said because the conversation was so bad, he wanted to then affirm Chelsea, because Jessica was obviously not going to choose him after him being indecisive and stuff like that. So now, after you are fully engaged, you're going to tell somebody else you were my first choice. The only thing that I can come up with is you said no to her, or you, whatever, ended the relationship, whatever you want to say, because she challenges you too much. Because it's just too hard. It's too hard to have real conversation for Jimmy. Jimmy does not know how to adequately articulate how he feels, whatever thought process he's going through, all this stuff. Even if you don't, here's my thing. And Jimmy is my age, which is sad, because this is the dating pool that I have to deal with. Even if you don't have the words for something, the acknowledgement of that is better than avoiding it altogether, if you ask me. Even to say, hey, Ogechi, even to say, not Megan Fox like that. Don't kill me, Kennedy. Don't kill me. even to say, I know that I'm experiencing, you know, some very strong feelings for you. I'm really struggling to articulate it in a way that can affirm you is better than, ooh, this is hard. Can we change the subject? Change the subject. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to accept the first answer either. If we were talking to a point where we feel like we're ready to make a decision on whether or not we're going to get engaged, I'm not going to accept that. But it is better than just saying, "Ooh, too hard. Change the subject. Change it. I can't do it anymore. Change it." Jimmy, big man like yourself. Remember how Jimmy said that he liked Chelsea because she laughed a lot? True. He only liked her because she would laugh at his jokes. They were not all that serious. They really weren't serious at all. Not Jimmy looks at least 37. He is only 27, baby. He might be 28 now. Queen, I think it was you who pointed out Jimmy's perfectly able to articulate, oh child, it's moving. When he wants to. Exactly. 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 That proposal, oh, he had all the words. All the words. All the words. Anyways. I so hope that Ken and Brittany are able to have those tough conversations. They are my favorite couple right now. I don't blame you. There's not really much to root for. I can't even vote for my favorite, Amy and Johnny, because we don't even get to see them. They're attached at the hip. Ciao. Somebody said Chelsea Nunn. Not somebody said Chelsea Nunn. Y'all need to be stopped. I can't stand you guys. Jimmy doesn't want anyone to challenge him. He just wants his ego to be stroked. And he picked the wrong one for that because Miss Chelsea is too much in her head to even stroke anybody else's ego. So much reassurance needs to be given to that girl. It is so frustrating to watch. Thank you for the super chat. When Jeremy mentioned the bean dip, I don't think he actually knew what it meant because he said, "Oh, Laura said you would know what it means." So I don't think he knew what it meant. I hear that. But after it's now been explained like what it meant and all that stuff, them still laughing about it to me was like, okay, so we've noticed that there's been a violation here. Can we match the tone? Can we match? Yeah. But you're right. That is how it happened. You're right. He definitely knew, oh, okay, well, here's a different take. He definitely knew it has a sexual innuendo, maybe not the exact definition, but could have used discernment and not repeated it. Valid. I could see Laura putting Jeremy on one of those baby leashes because he gives Damn. Y'all are ruthless. Now we need to protect Trevor at all costs. Where's the one who keeps calling my name? AD knows how to pick them. She a little like me, but my excuse is I'm 22. How old is AD? Don't kill me. Not my excuses. I'm 22. Woo! I know. I'm supposed to read before I highlight. You right. I forgot. Thank you, India, for the reminder. AD is 32. Yeah, that's unacceptable, sister girl. 32 and in therapy. And you've acknowledged where your pitfalls are. Girl, let's do better. And you know what's crazy too? I'm tying this into the lady with the series on TikTok, who the F did I marry? She acknowledges, I chose to ignore the red flags. I didn't want to be lonely. I wanted companionship. I wanted to be married. I wanted a child. So I purposefully ignored the red flags. So everybody has their own story, so fine. But if I'm 27 and I can notice where my pitfalls are, and I'm choosing to do better, I would assume AD can do the same. You know you have to choose better because you said Clay is the pattern. You know you have to choose better men because you say, I run to red flags. I want to fix people. Clay looks like a project and I'm going to choose him anyways. Sister, come on now. Come on now. It's not cute to paint your nails to match the red flags. When you see the red flag, you throw the nail polish at their head and run swiftly. Oh my gosh, don't kill me. AD has a bad picker, period, but she knows that. So I wanted her to pick different. If she didn't know, totally separate argument, but you know. You're supposed to do better when you know better. Come on now. What happened to that? Chelsea and Jimmy makes Zanab and Cole look like a healthy relationship. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Not wrong at all. Dang, it's 6:48. Okay, guys, we got 12 more minutes. What do we want to talk about before the time is up? Because we're not going to be here for a long time. Would you match AD with anyone there? Honestly, we didn't get to see a lot of the other guys. So, I don't know. I don't know that I would. Maybe Jamal. We didn't get to see Jamal. Jamal seems like a sweet guy, even though people were clowning him in the comments from my from my cast reveal. I don't know. We should talk spoilers. I don't know the spoilers. What are the spoilers? No, you know what? Let's not do that because people didn't come here for spoilers. So we might have a separate spoiler chat. Talk about the sneak peek. Okay. Talk about my predictions too. Why didn't we get to see Pastor Jamal? I don't know. I wanted to see him in his busted up pants. Cause didn't he sit down? Did he sit down and his pants split? Whew, mercy God. Predictions. I think we're gonna get two marriages. I think it's gonna be Jeremy and Amy. No, Johnny and Amy. And I think it's gonna be Kenneth and Brittany. I think Laura is going to get very annoyed with Jeremy. I don't know if she wants to stay with him long term, but they will be my possible. So I got two in a possible. They'll be my possible. I don't see Clay and AD getting married. If they do, God help us all. And then, what's that other couple? Chelsea and Jimmy, they're not getting married. There's no way they're getting married. There's no way. And if he's getting married, guys, somebody fetch him because he's under duress. There's no way. Nah. Y'all are saying I should react to the sneak peek. Oh, Lord. I don't want to know. But I don't want to know. No, guys. I don't want to know. What happened with Amber and Matt? I don't know. I like to know what happens with them, too. Thank you for the super chat, Ludwin. Trevor is what terrorist Matthew tried to scam us to be. He doesn't need Chelsea Dunn. She's too insecure. Yeah. And I would love, Chelsea, if you haven't been offended by what I've been saying so far, I love to chat with you, girl, because I want to know what watching it back felt like for her. Because even for me, this isn't kind of the same, but when I look back at old videos, like back in 2020, I look at that girl and I'm like, I'm not like her at all anymore. Not at all. That was me at what, 23? So different. Of course, it's 4 years. It's crazy different. But to watch yourself back a year and some later, I wonder if Chelsea realizes, yeah, that girl had a lot of ish going on that she needed to unpack. I'd love to know. I would love to know. Trevor is right for Chelsea, but he needs a woman who will appreciate him properly. I agree. I don't think Kenneth, it's leaving me. I don't think Kenneth and Brittany gonna get married. He don't like her for real. Really? And her family gonna get in the way. Oh, okay. What other predictions do you guys have? I think Laura and Jeremy might work out like that one ultimatum couple. I don't remember their names. If you're saying Jeremy and Laura, I'm assuming the couple that ended up getting pregnant. That one, the first ultimatum season. Jimmy needs better conflict resolution skills. Absolutely. Absolutely. I see Chelsea and Jimmy picking their alternate. Oh. I don't think, what's her name, would be down for that though? Jessica? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So your prediction is AD and Clay get married. Oh, how unfortunate. Laura and Jeremy, no. And Laura gonna pull a Zeneb. Chelsea and Jimmy married, but like Matt and Colleen. Ooh. Yeah, that's a good comparison. But roles reversed. Jimmy would be the Colleen. Yeah, I could see that. Kenneth and Brittany maybe, depends on how the family depends on the family visits, and Amy and Johnny, yes. Interesting. You don't think he really likes her? The man was questioning what good he had done to deserve such a woman. Yeah, that's why I'm like, no, Kenneth. I think Kenneth likes her. I think he likes her. Race relations might be a separate topic, but I think he likes her. I think so. I think so. I think Laura's going to come around and say yes. Jeremy might say no because he'll be fed up with her attitude, with her mean girl attitude. Maybe. Maybe. All these names sound familiar. I'm so sorry. Jimmy, speak for your namesake. Speak for your namesake. He's not doing a good job representing the Jimmys. I gotta watch the sneak peek. Okay, fine, guys, fine. Van Shea, I'm waiting for your I'm waiting for the redeemable qualities of Clay. Please tell us. Van Shea, and who was it? Talasha? Was it Talasha? Latasia? Both of y'all. Waiting. Okay, fine. Love is Blind. Can I find it on YouTube? Or do I have to go and watch? You know what? Let me just put it on the TV then, if that's the case. That's why the therapist was shook. She knows he's crazy. What therapist? There's a therapist? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go on Netflix real quick. I know you guys can't see it. I'm so sorry. Hold on, let me see if I can put it on my Not I'm about to go crazy. Let's go on.
Ever since we left the Dominican Republic, your body language, voice has changed. You're not listening.
Oh, that's why y'all said that. That's why y'all, not him on his phone. Not him on his phone. Not him on his phone.
Here, which was to meet the love of my life.
Sarah, don't do it. Why is she smiling?
Sarah Ann, and we're talking till 5 a.m.
5 a.m. Guys.
Yes. I'm always having the fear of like, can I just be with one person?
What? I can't. This season is too much. Can you be with one person? We're having this conversation now? Nigga, if you don't, oh my God. I cannot stand Clay. I hate him. Not Jessica. Not Jessica. It has to be somebody else. She can't be talking about. Not Jessica. No, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. No. Oh my gosh.
I do love you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I know.
What do you know? What does he know? Who did she? What? Let me switch back. I don't like this angle of my face. Ah! Hold on.
Hi.
Ah!
Is that who I think it is?
Shut up.
Want to give each other a hint?
Well, what a roller coaster that was. Wow. I got tears in my eyes. It's crazy. Okay. Wow. Slept with who? Slept with who? Not Jessica. There's no way. But then is she being dramatic? Because we know Chelsea is dramatic. I don't know, guys. No, there's no way. Y'all are agreeing with Roxy. What did Roxy say? Roxy, where's your comment? I can't see it. Oh, hey, Sid. I didn't know you was in the chat. But knowing Chelsea, she's probably talking about... See, yeah, exactly. She's dramatic. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm excited. She says she still loves Trevor. I don't know. I think that's creative editing. I think that's creative editing. You think? I think it's creative editing, guys. I don't trust it. Yeah, she be jumping to conclusions. I don't know. I don't trust her. I really don't. We'll see. Ooh, what a wild ride. What a wild ride. We needed this season because season 5, oof, we needed this season for sure. I believe that she just about told Trevor she would have said yes if he asked first. That's so diabolical. And that was another reason why I couldn't ever be on her side. The fact that you're requiring these men to profess their love for you and you refuse until you're proposed to, that's diabolical. What? Thank you for the super chat. Me the rest of the day. Not Jessica. Not Jessica. I refuse. Not just. No. 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 Everybody says I have a hearty laugh. That's so funny that you said that. No. Elsid, don't piss me off. No. No. I'm questioning even myself. I don't know. No. Guys, I can't. My brain. No. And she better not. No. Vanshay, you type in everything besides the defensive Clay. No, before we end this live, Vanshay, I'm looking for you. Before we end this live, I'm looking for Vanshay and Talasia. Like, do I have to come to your house? Do I have to come to your house? Give me 3 redeemable qualities for Clay. Actually, this is a challenge for all the Clay stands in the chat. Give me 3 redeemable qualities about Clay. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. 3. AD looked way too interested. Guys, please, no, I refuse. That's a good one. That's a good one. He's not Jimmy. That's a good one. You know what? Clay is good looking. Okay. He had nice necklaces. He can dress. He can chew with his mouth closed. Yes, now it's 3. Yes, now it's 3. What's Soul Glow? What is that? I don't know what that is. He's authentic-ish. Tall, confident, and I don't know. Is he confident or is he overcompensating? I don't know. I only got 3. He's not Jimmy. His hair. handsome Jimmy. He has nice teeth. Guys, please. Give me some real reasons. Guys, no. No. Oh my gosh. He has a thickie. Who said that? Who said that? Oh Lord. Who said that? I don't remember that. I don't remember that. His daddy's probably with a nice salt and pepper. I'm a sucker for some salt and pepper, honey. Yeah. Clay is smart. Clay is kind. Clay is important. Come on, the help. Anyways, we're going to leave it there. Oh, there's Van Shay. Okay, here we go. He can be really childish and a reasonable adult. You need both. I'm looking for the reasonable adult. I'm looking for the reasonable adult part. He's open about his faults. I'll give you that one. I still feel like he's priming her. He's prepping her by being so open so that he could say, but see, I told you. But you're right. You're right. He is open about his faults. Yeah, Kenneth, I just need him to comb it out. That's really all it is. Not every man's beard is gonna connect. Some people's beards is patchy, but the least we could do is comb out that taco meat, sir. Come on now. But then again, I be showing up in my bonnet on here and y'all try to tell me to take it off and I don't. So who am I? Who am I? Yes. Good night, y'all. It is past 7 o'clock for me. I need to eat dinner before y'all know how I do on this channel when I don't get to eat. It gets a little bit awkward. If you're new here, don't worry about it. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. So it's been great talking to y'all. We'll do another live. Hopefully it'll be a collaboration with some other YouTubers. That would be fun. I know I've gotten the DMs. I know she said she wants to collab. I'm open. I'm open. I'm just waiting for the invitation. That's all. Like, comment, share, subscribe as always. Yeah, be blessed, guys. See y'all next time.